You know what I'm saying? My wife she quick to go, everything's not a joke, David. Right? And I'm like, all this shit in the house says it is. We into it. It's a continuing, ongoing argument about what my role around the house should be. What my definition of help is. You understand? The other day she said, can you help me wash the dishes? I said, no. She said, why can't you do this? I said, I bought a dishwasher. That's me helping. Every time you press that button and it lights up, guess what? That's on me. The other day I asked her, I said, where's the iron? She said, I don't know. Not, I don't know, let me help you look for it. I don't know, I don't give a damn. And good luck ironing whatever the hell you need to iron. That attitude don't work for me. You understand? Because we got two jobs in this house. My job is to inject money in the house. Her job is to run the house. And a part of running the house is knowing where the goddamn iron is. You understand? Now, if you want to go out in society and get a check and bring it in the house, then we both can walk around here not knowing where the fuck the iron is. But as long as I'm making all the money, I need you to know where the goddamn iron is. Every day, we are into it. See, this is the thing too. We know how to piss each other off. Because if you don't know, marriage is the most passive-aggressive relationship you will ever be a part of. Am I lying? It is, because when you're married, you got to find a way to say fuck you without saying fuck you. Right? You have to. Like, let me tell you how my wife does to me. She'll go out and buy all my favorite breakfast cereals, but won't buy no milk. Nothing says fuck you like a dry-ass bowl of Lucky Charms. I'm eating them like they're sunflowers. Ain't no milk in the house. She messing with me. But I know how to let me tell you something. I know how to get her back. Guys, you want to piss your woman off? Let her see you rested. Am I lying? Nothing. Nothing pisses a woman off like a man at rest. You understand me? I don't give a damn what you did all day. You could have built an ark. You could have put out a forest fire. When she walk in the house, your ass better be in motion. You understand? That's why when I'm at home, I keep a tool belt strapped on me at all times. As soon as she walk in, I jump up and measure anything. I'm like, huh? No, I can't do that. I'm about to put a jacuzzi on the stove. Let me tell you how long we've been married. This is how long we've been married. We had our last physicals together. Exactly, damn. I said, I'm going to get my physical. She said, oh, make me an appointment. I want to go. I'm like, this ain't the movies. We go to the doctor. Doctor, I swear, this doctor says, he said, Dave, you're in good shape. He said, whatever you're doing, keep it up. You can do another 50 years on this earth. I said, cool. It's amazing that when you've been with a woman for so long, that any kind of news can give you the courage to think about leaving. Oh, 50 more years. I looked at my wife and went, you hear this? I can walk the fuck out of here with this blood pressure I got. I'm in shape enough to start over. You understand? Let's see, look, some of y'all looking at me like, Dave, I want to leave too. But you can't because your triglycerides ain't in order. You see what I'm saying? You gonna walk out on somebody and you borderline diabetic, huh? You a Snickers away from losing a foot. Talk about I'm leaving. Look at the club, I'm back. I'll tell you what saved my marriage, because it was over. I'll never forget it. Me and my wife, we was laying in bed, not fucking. And I remember I just looked at it and I went, bitch, I can't take it no more. I gotta go. I can't take it. And she looked at me and went, me too.
And we were so excited that we finally agreed on some shit. That we got up, got dressed to go to the lawyer's office immediately. You understand? We was driving to the lawyer's office. You would have thought we was on our way to an amusement park. Like we was headed to vacation. We talked about all the shit we gonna do when we got there. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to ride the 25-year-olds. It's gonna be great. You ever go somewhere and expect one thing and some completely different shit happen? We got to our lawyer's office, we're like, yeah, me and my wife, we had enough. We want to get the fuck out of here. Need you to split this shit up. All of this. He looked at our financial profile and went, you ain't got shit to split. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, your house is underwater. You know, your credit ain't shit. She ain't worked in years. I don't know what the fuck you doing. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this ain't no time for nobody to be leaving nobody. That's when the fight broke out. Now when we thought we could afford to get divorced, we was the best of friends. Shit was great. The moment we realized we couldn't afford to leave each other, we went in on each other. You hear me? I looked at my wife, I went, you hear this, bitch? If you was working, we could get the fuck out of here today. My wife was like, fuck you, David. If you would have became a doctor like you told me you was gonna do, instead of doing this bitch-ass nursing you doing, we can leave today. I said, don't disrespect what the fuck I'm doing, Julie. I'm saving lives. She was like, nigga, bye. You putting Band-Aids on kids' shots. You get the fuck out of here. We about to go out to the lawyer. Wait a minute. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all in here arguing about y'all and how this is going to affect you, but what about the people that's most important in this? What about the children? What about your kids? And I looked at him in his eye with all the understanding I could come up with. And I said, man, fuck them kids. You understand me? They teenagers. You know what that means? That means they in the fucking way. Called my family together. I said, family meeting, let's go. Everybody, we need to talk to you. I said, listen, me and your mama are ready to get the fuck out of here. But we need y'all to get your shit together so we can get the fuck on, all right? I thought my daughter was gonna be shattered. She was excited. She's like, thank God. What can I do to help? My daughter, you gotta know her, she got an anger problem, right? She been knocking out cheerleaders at the school. I guess if she can't make the cheer team, ain't nobody cheer. I guess that's her philosophy. I'm like, listen, you need to stop knocking these bitches out at school. Because if they expel you, you got to repeat the 10th grade. That's another year me and your mama got to do together, and we can't take this shit no more. My son said, Daddy, what you want me to do? I said, nigga, get a C. How about that? We gave up on A's and B's a year ago. How about a C? How the fuck you get a D in gym, nigga? How you fail playing? What the fuck are you doing? I said, now if everybody focus, we can work together and we can get the fuck out of here, all right? Now everybody in here, divorce on 3, hands in, let's go. 1, 2, 3, divorce! Nigga, we went to work. You've never seen a group of people come together and work so hard just so they could be apart. This shit was incredible. My wife got a job, I got another job at night. My daughter started selling weed and giving us the money. The shit was beautiful. We worked together so closely and so hard over the next 3 years that by the time we could afford to get a divorce, God damn it, we was in love again. And that's how divorce saved my marriage. I'm David Arnold. Y'all be good.
I want to raise my daughters with the kind of self-esteem that they never at a point in their life where they allow some nigga to drop them off at work in their car and drive the off. You understand? That's all I want. How you a nigga with no car? Let's start with that. Anybody in the back, ma'am? Anybody at that table? Anybody? I just need to know. How you let a nigga run up a car or run up miles on your car and your That's what I need to know. And then you will argue for him. He in the studio. This nigga ain't no goddamn studio. He pick you up late from your job. Your car smell like weed and failure. Get the out of here.